everyone, it's Kimberly. I hope y'all are doing well. And I just wanted to give y'all a video of, I wanted this to be kind of refreshing and cleaning my bedroom in this video. I haven't done a cleaning video in a little bit. I'm feeling really good today. And so just kind of wanted to touch up a little bit in the bedroom anyway. So I would like for y'all to join me. Again, this is going to be cleaning my bedroom and just kind of just giving a little spring update. This ain't nothing real fancy, no extraordinary video, just something, just kind of tidying up the bedroom and just giving it a clean and a refresh. I've got my bed covers in the washer. I done those a little bit ago. I haven't put them on, as you can see, in the bed yet. My pillowcases hadn't got on yet, or linens hadn't got on yet, or anything. So we still got that to do by the end of the video when they get all completed and washed. Some of them still in the washer and dryer right now. So anyway, but again, my name's Kimberly. Just a little something about me before we get started. If you're new to this channel, I'm from Kentucky, a single mom, and I'm from South Central Kentucky. So I live in a single wide mobile home. So anyway, if you like mobile home things, I do also do a little traveling in videos. And at the end of this video, for any of my subscribers out there that usually watches my channel, I got a big update I'd like to announce too. And by the end of the video, we'll do that at the end, make it a big surprise at the end. Something I decided to do. But anyway, this is just going to be, again, a cleaning video and going to be just tidying up the bedroom. So shall you join me? I hope so. Here we go. Let's clean. So first, everyone, let's get started with some Windex, and I got a cloth. It's a clean fiber optic cloth, and we're just gonna go around the windowsill and just kind of wipe them off with some Windex and wipe off the windows. So that's what we're gonna do first. So let's start with the top of the window. I haven't cleaned my windows in my bedroom in a little while, so that way we can get a beautiful look of the outside. And now, I don't know about you, you may clean different than me, and that's okay. We all don't do the same in life, so my cleaning may be different than your cleaning. But what I'm using today is Windex, and I'm just doing the inside. And again, I want to kind of touch base. On the outside of our windows here. The bases seem to get so dirty so easy. I don't know about the base of your windows, but my window bases do. And just kind of getting down here and cleaning the base of the window there. It has been a beautiful day in Kentucky today. We have hit the upper 70s. I'm not sure exact temperature, but the upper 70s. Now let's open the window here. I'm going to lower the camera down. Pop open the window here. Trying to get it to tilt back a little. So let's try to get that to do it. There. Enough to clean the inside. I love it when I'm, the only thing about having a window air conditioner, you can't clean it like this. And it is so hard to reach my windows from the outside because of the height of my home. So I haven't got my, it's kind of warm in here today. So I haven't got my window air conditioners in yet. But I'll have to do it soon. Marty, I hope I can get this back down okay. Okay. What's here? There. I gotta tie you up around this part. And raise y'all back up and see better what I am doing. Now I'm cleaning around the small parts. Now, since we're done with that part here, and all the dirt and the grime, well, area right there. If y'all are like me, you know how you always miss a spot, and you always have to see it and have to go back to it. All right, since we got the windows clean, we'll see what's next. Everyone, what I'm going to do is clean on this bookshelf and just kind of take everything off. There really ain't nothing to remove much right here. Other than most of those games right there. I mean, it's my TV remote. Caleb has this PlayStation 5 here. So we're just going to set everything over on the bed. And I'm just really going to dust and put everything back on here. And just kind of wanted to dust the woodwork part off. I am going to use the cleaner here. Mop off the top of this PlayStation 5. Let's see. And kind of try to move it. Easier said than done. You might have to do half and half on the PlayStation. So what we're going to do, we're going to clean half of it. And then we'll move the PlayStation back and forth. Because the cords ain't going to let me put it down somewhere else. But it's still something we got to clean in here. Okay. I'll put it back towards the middle. And then what's on the shelf is actually movies, DVDs that I had on here. So clean the side here. And then I want to go over here. You might not see this very well, but I'm cleaning the other side. There. Now let's put everything back. And I want to do a little different here. I think I'm just going to put these side by side. These are old globes I've had. So you can see, I'll show you this one. I've had these for a long time. This is kind of the nativity scene globe. And I've had them for years and years. Yep, this one right here, this one don't play music, but it's a husband and wife, and it reminds me of me and Michael. So I always wanted to keep it. It's old though, As you can see, it's kind of getting a little discolored inside, but I think snow globes are still pretty. As long as it don't get broken. And again, you can see this is the nativity. I thought they were really pretty. And I just keep them in here in my bedroom. But yeah, Caleb has this PlayStation 5 here hooked up to my TV in my bedroom. That way, when he wants to come in here and play it, he can. Of course, he has his own TV in his bedroom, but he likes to keep this one in my bedroom. So let's go on with the next cleaning. Okay, everyone. Now let's clean the bedpost. I've got some Pledge. Well, let's clean the bedpost here around the bed. Just to knock some dust off. Shake the pillows a little bit. Just trying to give everything a very nice refresh in the bedroom before I go to bed tonight. Switch to the other side here. I gotta walk along over here. Do that pillow. It's nice to have a nice, refreshing bedroom and try to get as dust free as possible. I've been trying to do that ever since I quit smoking. All right, let's get to the footboard now. Let me move some of these. I'll start on this end since I'm next to it. Oh, got my hair in my way. My glasses tried to fall off my head, y'all. While I was bending up and down. Set them over on the dresser. All right. Now, since I've got that clean, the bed frame, now let's go on, probably do the dresser next. So let's get done with the dresser and get it cleaned off because it's kind of a mess. But hey, it's going to get done. That's what counts. Okay, everybody, I want to show you the real deal. I've kind of used my dresser as a pile. So what I'm going to do is just kind of take everything and put it on my bed so I can go through it and organize it. Because, I mean, there is going to be some things I place back on my dresser. And then there's going to be some things I have to put somewhere else. I'll explain as I go. Now, there's some photo albums over here I'm going to put in the kitchen. And let me explain that part here in a minute. Hide some undergarments. That needs to go in the dirty laundry. And these are some pillowcases. I've been using my dresser as kind of a catch-all. I need to get out of that habit. I really, truly do. It is a bad habit I've got into. And does everybody love Gizmo? This is actually, and I never took his tag off. But you can, he's magnetic. And you could actually put him, it's supposed to be, I think, on your shoulder somehow here. Under your shirt or something. And he sits up there, can sit up there. Kind of, well, I don't have to get it exact. But you put that under your shirt somehow. And Gizmo can get up there, Gizmo. You can sit up there on your shoulder. Might work better if it's a bigger shirt, because he's not wanting to sit on mine very well. But I thought about putting him in the car or something, figure out somehow to magnetize him to a part of the inside of the car, kind of an ambiance, maybe in the back window or something. It'd be cute. I love Gizmo. I'm sorry, I was raised in the, a lot of part of the 80s. I was born in 74. 80s was my biggest raising. I was around when Atari came out. Gremlins came in. I seen in the theater. I feel very blessed to be able to know I seen Gremlins in the theater. I seen Back to the Future in the theater. When all of them first came out. Some of the, what I consider classics. So anyway, so what I'm doing is just setting everything on my bed. And then I'm going to go through everything off camera. This is some socks that needs to be matched up. And again, I just use my dresser as a catch-all. I need to really get out of that habit of doing that. I want to put this over there with the other baby doll. Need to wash that. And some more of a big snack sock, which I might have found some of the matches and not realized it. What is that? I think that was my husband's. I'm going to put it in there. These are some picture frames. I think I want to take those. There's a place in the kitchen. I want to put those in. It's a drawer I have. Well, it's kind of the kitchen in the living room. An old seashell, you can hear the ocean. And yeah, you can hear it. I remember we bought that in Florida years ago. It's a beautiful seashell. I just always keep it on my dresser. It reminds me of a memory of me and my husband going on a vacation, and going to the ocean. And we bought that when we went to the ocean once. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing right now. First, I want to clean off the dresser and clean it. Put everything I want to put back on the dresser because I don't have no bathroom space to like counter space. So this is like a hair product that me and Caleb use. It's a leave-in conditioner. It actually helps. If you have a little boy, this is maybe a helpful little hint for you. Caleb has a lot of cowlicks in his hair. And especially right here in the middle and part of his hair. And this really helps to keep the cowlicks down a whole lot. And, oh yeah, by the way, yes, I did have a smoking relapse since I had first put it on YouTube, but I decided I quit probably about 4 years ago. And I do want to update everybody and tell everybody about this because I'm not ashamed. Everybody's going to not have perfect times. None of us are. We're all human. We're all human. We all have human things that happen to us. So anyway, I did quit smoking again. But I remembered, let's see, what was it? 4 years ago, I quit. I quit for 2 years. It was right after my dad died. I started back up. And of course, now I've got a bad lung infection. And this is desperately something for myself, for my health, I need to do. I don't need to do it for nobody out there. You know, no offense about anybody, but I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for myself and for my son, but for my own health benefit, period. Because it's really, I have seen perfectly what it does to my health, and it's scary. And I'll tell you right now, and I'm not at all preaching or nothing to nobody, but if you're smoking, please quit. Do everything you can. Try to get your mindset set on it because it is a mind thing, for one. Of course, you're addicted, to nicotine. But the reason why I said that is because, of course, I had a lung infection that set me into COPD, but smoking's making it a lot worse. And I got to the point I just can't breathe. And that's scary when you can't breathe. So anyway, I just wanted to share this part. It's, again, if you're smoking, try to quit if you can. But I went and since it's now took me another time, and I've been a few days now without smoking, but I did resort to using a nicotine patch, and that's really helped. And to me, if an aid to help to quit is going to help, my gosh, I want to use it. So anyway, again, I just wanted to get on here and share that with everybody. Because I had a relapse, it's nothing to be shameful. I'm human, and you are human too. We all, have our vices, but I wanted to share that with y'all. Yes, that did happen, but I did quit again. Got a little embarrassed about it, but I decided, hey, I'm going to do it. I've got my mind set to do it. I just got to get my mind framed to get with my mental, complete everything ready to do it. So I went and got a nicotine patches to help, and it's tremendously helped me. Because like I said, I seen what smoking done to me, and it's horrible. But anyway, and again, I got some big information to share at the end of this video, so watch out. So here, let me go ahead and let's get these off. But like my baby powder, this is my perfume. This is, here y'all can read it. This is what I use a lot. I've used this for many years. Used to be able to, you could buy this for like $9 and some at Walmart. Island Gardenia. And you can buy it at Walmart. Hey, hang on one second. I'll get right back to that. My clothes just got done out of the dryer. I'm going to grab them, and because I got to make up my bed, it's my bed cover. Sorry about that. I am back. I had to get my comforter in the dryer. My bed sheets just got done, and now I had to get my comforter in the dryer. But y'all see me making up the bed here in a few minutes. It'll be a kind of a time thing, so it'll be another hour before you see that, but you'll see it probably in a few minutes anyway. But anyway, this is what the perfume I've used for many years. Always love it. I don't know if you've ever tried it. Again, it's Island Gardenia by Jovan. I used to buy it at Walmart, but now you have to actually order it online at Walmart. You can't go to the store no more and purchase that. And they have raised the price up a little bit. I think it started at $9. And when I bought this bottle, and you get this on Amazon as well, but it's like $12 or $13 now. So the price has increased. But I mean, everything's increased too. This is another perfume I've been using. I did get this not too awful long ago. I got some good deals. Let's see, this is Victoria's Secrets. Orchard, very sexy orchard is the name of it. But here, I'll show you all that. Let me get the lid on. I hate putting these lids back on, because this one doesn't want to go on very easy. Oh, a pretty smelling perfume though. But this is what it is. I don't know if you've ever tried that or not. It's very good smelling perfume too. I thought I'd give something different a try. And I use this a lot. It's Victoria's Secrets. It's fresh and clean spray. It smells fresh and clean, just like what it says. And this is another spray I have, is Love Spell. I've used this for years. Don't know. Let me know in the comments if you ever tried any of the perfumes. Dry shampoo when I need it. And sometimes my breathing has been, right now I feel very blessed, but the way my breathing sometimes has been, that, guys, it's hard to even sometimes take a shower good. And not saying I don't take a shower, I do, but it makes it harder. And harder to get your hair washed and stuff. I'll tell you, I would not wish this on anybody, the breathing issues I've had. That's just some vitamin E oil. I use that sometimes on my face. I really need to get me a new makeup bag. But yeah, just kind of, this is hair glue I used on Caleb's glue when I spike it sometimes. When I spike his hair. But we'll get the dresser off, and then I'm going to go through a few things and then kind of show y'all what it's going to look like after I get completely done with the dresser. Of course, I've got to go around and put some things up. And again, my dresser has been bad to be what I call a catch-all. And I need to get out of that habit, y'all. I don't know if that's something that y'all do or not, but hey, I've got to get out of the habit. So let's start. Not stop, but start. We're going to start, since I've got the dresser completely cleaned off. And if you'll see in a minute, I've got baby powder all over it. But we're going to start with the very top. So let me refresh the camera so y'all can get a better view. We're going to start here at the top of the dresser. So I'll use Pledge first. And we're going to go around the top and the sides. Oh, let me get these pictures out. It's a picture of my dad and my husband, which I'm sure you've seen both on videos. My dad. I always keep those on my dresser. And a picture of my husband's military picture. So I'll put those back. So I'll get the very top first and the woodwork. And one of the reasons why I like to do the woodwork first is because to get the dust off, in case I get any of the spray on the mirror, it's just a little tidbit of, you probably already know it, but helpful advice. In case I get any of the Pledge on the wood on the mirror, I'll go back next with my Windex and that way it will be removed. So I find that helpful myself. And again, it's just a helpful tip. Something to, oh, just got some on there, y'all. Here, let me lower the camera back down just a little. All right. Got a little bit on it. But you get no fear. That's the reason I do it like this. All right. Now I'll leave this over here. And I've got another cloth for the Windex. We'll spray the mirror down good. Always hold my mirror. It feels loose, but it's not. It's attached. But it's still a little shaky when you touch it like this. When you kind of put a little pressure against it. Just keeping it, it can't fall. It's just keeping it from hitting the wall. It does have braces on it. As you can see it moving around, it's still a little shaky. Me and Michael got this bedroom suit several years ago. We bought this new, and I fell in love with it when I first seen it. But yeah, today is just a dusting, refreshing my bedroom really. Sorry I had ear hits. Okay, now I'll lower the camera down just a little bit. That way you can see me dust the dresser. Give a little better view. Now we're going to the top part of the dresser. As you can see over here, baby powder, that's what that is. Get a second spray. Get it out good. Good and dust it down. I'm just so glad I feel like cleaning, y'all. Because it's been a while since I've really felt good enough to give a good, thorough. It's not that I ain't cleaned. It's just to be able to do it for y'all too. And I enjoy doing these videos. I love doing cleaning videos. But I hadn't been able to because of my breathing and now being more smoke free. That really helps me out a lot, I can tell. We're going to pray about it. And the good Lord, I'm hoping the good Lord gives me some reviving back in my lungs. That way I make more videos like this for you. And who knows, even more traveling videos. We'll see how this new Kim goes. But here, I'm going to get the whole dresser. So now we're going to get the sides and stuff. I got to move my camera around. All right, let's do this side. And I've got a chair. This is actually a doll chair. I need to clean it too. So I won't have to bend down. We'll do that in a minute, and I'll do that on top of the dresser. That way I don't have to do so much bending. But it's wood, so we'll do it with wedge. All right, let's get around here. I want to leave the camera this angle, or actually move it a little bit. Hang on. Now let's clean the dresser. We'll clean the front. And make sure all the drawers are shut good. And that's that first. Still on check. Let's see. Something away here. Add some this. Let's get this side. All right. Now let's go to the other side. Here we are on the other side. All right, now let's clean this little chair. Here's this little chair. It's pretty dusty. So after I clean it, I'll re-wipe a little bit of the top of the dresser back again. Just because something's dusty's been on it. Because I didn't know some little chair. I wasn't even thinking about it when I first done the dresser. So we'll have to re-wipe it off real quick. No biggie. Because you'll get splatters of the little dust spots, and I don't want to do that. Yes, I'm hoping with getting some extra dusting done. I've got to do some more in the living room, and I'm doing it on days I feel good. Today's been a great day. Actually, the last few days has been really good for me health-wise. But I've been doing door dashing just to make a little extra money, and I'll let you know the reason why at the end. Because I had a little surprise to talk to y'all about. All right, now I'm going to set this back. I like to keep this in this corner over here. Actually, I want to show this to you. It's a little doll chair. This was actually very ugly, chipped up blue when I found it in bad shape. And I painted it this brown color and thought it was really pretty. And just kind of it was vintage. And again, it was beat up real bad, in bad shape, and an ugly color, just, it needed some love. So I've had it for several years, and I painted it, and I'm going to kind of spray the wind, because I got a little Windex on there. Or a little pledge, I mean. But I re-cleaned it and repurposed it and painted it and made a whole new chair. So I use it as a doll chair. Well, it is a doll chair, it could be a little kid's, but I use it as a doll chair. Since I do collect a lot of reborn dolls and stuff, I have, or even my old Cabbage Patch doll could sit in it. But I don't know what year you're from, but do you still have the Cabbage Patch dolls? But yeah, now I'm going to go through this stuff real quick off camera, and then I'll show y'all kind of when I put the stuff back on my dresser, what I'm actually going to keep on my dresser and the difference it made. So here we go. The next you'll see me put my stuff back on my dresser. Now I want to start putting stuff back on the dresser. It's kind of a knick-knack stuff. I'll put this over here with this. Put my sprays on here. And again, I wished I did, but I don't have no room in my bathroom for a lot of my stuff like that, my sprays. And So I just kind of try to keep it to one corner on my dresser. So hopefully it don't make it that big of a mess, or show that big of clutter more, I want to say. Not really a mess, but clutter. I mean, we got to keep our stuff somewhere. And I do wish I had more room in my home. But, I mean, I'm not going to be self-pity about it either, It is kind of what it is. And it's not like I'm going to go out trade homes for just minor issues. I used to kind of feel more bad due to the fact that I didn't have like a pantry. And I'd love to have one, don't get me wrong. It would just be helpful to have a pantry. And to be able to have that stuff. But I'm not going to get mad that I don't have one either. I want to try to keep more things to one side, like maybe over here, instead of everywhere. To picture my husband back in there and my dad. All righty. Now, I'm going through this other stuff off camera. It's just a few little socks that was at one time mix matched. I don't think they're mixed match as much now. I need to go turn real quick. I'll take a second. So, yeah. Dresser looks a lot better. Here, let me give you a different angle. Looks much better than big cluttered. It's just cluttered everywhere. Now I've just got my stuff over here to the one side. And everything else is nice and clean, dust-free, convenient, all that good stuff. So, next we'll put the covers on the bed when the comforter gets out of the dryer, which will be just a few more minutes. Won't be too much longer. And get that done. Okay, everyone. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put the bed sheets and stuff on the bed. Still waiting on the comforter to dry. My comforter is not using my car. It's not. I've got a party animal comforter. Yes. No, it's in the dryer. It won't be too long. It'll be done. But anyway, I'm going to put some music behind because it is kind of hard to talk when you're kind of such a distance and busy and stuff. So I'm going to put a little music behind this one while I'm putting on the bed sheets and pillowcases and all that. So I hope you enjoy the little music I put behind it. And let's put the sheets and pillowcases and stuff on there. right, everyone. I like a lot of pillows on my bed. So anyway, now I'm still waiting on the comforter to dry, of course. So everyone, the comforter is now dry. And no, it's not driving. But anyway, let's put this on the bed. Put a little music behind it. Again, when you're making up your bed, it's kind of hard to talk to make up. And I want y'all to be able to hear what I say. So anyway, let's put the comforter on the bed real quick. Everybody, since I am done with cleaning the bedroom, I'm going to sweep them up, but I'm going to do it off camera because it's starting to get late and I want to get this video completely edited and uploaded for y'all guys to enjoy it tonight. So the big secret, the big surprise, not secret, but surprise, I told y'all I would reveal at the end of the video. And first though, by the way, thank y'all for, watching this video. If you watch it to the end, if you have watched this to the end, let me know what you think about my surprise. I know I mentioned something about gas being high, and it is true. I mean, gas is, went up. But I've done some budgeting and some thinking, and I think we're still going to go to Florida. So I've booked, it's a KOA cabin, and I've booked it, and paid for it. So yeah. And actually, if you're traveling a trip to Florida, this is actually a cheaper options. And on my next video, I'll probably post tomorrow. It's going to be about going to KOA on a budget. I'm going to Florida where you could stay. If again, you're on a budget. And hey, I'm a single mom, so yeah, I'm on a budget, but it don't mean we still can't enjoy traveling. I found little cheaper ways to, enjoy it. So I'll give you more of our itinerary and, let y'all know a little bit about what the plans are. And again, how you can go to Florida if you're even on a budget, ways to save. That will be on my next video. Kind of, how you can still go and save. You could still even do Disney and save. I'm going to give you again the itinerary I'm thinking about doing. No, I've got the cabin book, so that's a guarantee. But sorry, my eyes get tired. But I'm talking about things we're going to do and stuff, things I have planned. So, sorry, my eyes just all of a sudden get tired. Anyway, I'll explain that all out on the next video. But yeah, we are definitely still planning on going to Florida. I've just decided, I know gas has increased a little bit, but I do have a smaller car now. And, my car gets 40 miles to the gallon on the interstate. And I can still make this possible with, not hurting our budget too bad or anything. And that's one reason, too, I do door dashing. That helps us be able to get out and do things and still be able to, live. And, still be able to do things. So that's one way how being a single mom that I still get to do things and, get out and have a good time and travel and enjoy sights and stuff with my son. And which I don't know if you're new to my channel, I have a 9-year-old little boy and I've been widowed. My I lost my husband, my son lost his dad Christmas Eve of 2024. Just if you're new to my channel, you know my story now. Just kind of quick update there. But anyway, let me know if you watched to the end of the video. I appreciate you, watching this video. It's been a while since I've got to do a good cleaning video and I've enjoyed it. I miss doing cleaning videos. A lot of, again, if you're new to my channel, I want my channel to be about a lot about home. Yes, home based. I live in a mobile home, single wide. I've had for 25 years. So still doing some repairs here and there. And then also too, I love traveling. And, that's videos I want to show you as well. Things I can get out and do. And hopefully again, as my breathing improves, that's one reason I haven't been able to make good videos in a while, because my breathing ain't let me. So I'm praying that God's got this and he'll continue to heal me. So God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of my subscribers so much. Thank you so much. About to hit that 4,000 mark soon of subscribers. And to me, that's a blessing. And each and every one of you that watches my video is a blessing to me. So anyway, thank you so much. And again, I hope everyone has a great afternoon, night, whatever morning you're enjoying right now. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye, and see you on tomorrow's video. And that will be about how you can go to Florida on a budget around the Orlando area and stuff. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Bye, everyone.